everybody. Welcome to the 16th episode of the People's Pantry. Can you believe it's been 16 episodes? Like, I almost had to pause there. And this episode is called The Great Debate. This is actually one of my favorite movies, so I'm excited to see the topics that we debate about. My name is Ashley. Chris, can you introduce yourself for us?
What is happening, everybody? You already know who it is. It is your boy, your guy, your one and only Chico, Spicy Papi, Chris in the house, the in-house chef today. I'm actually excited about today's debate, so it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one. Kid.
Yo, what's up, brother? It's Kid. It's Leave Believe the Hype. I'm channeling some Tupac energy today, as you can see there, baby. How long will they mourn me? All that good shit. What up, cousin?
What's up, y'all? I'm good out here in the People's Pantry merch.
Hey,
Man, she's styling and profiling, baby.
You haven't already? Go get you. I wore pants today because I knew I was gonna stand up, so I ain't out here in my drawers.
Like right here.
Yeah, y'all. We're gonna drop the link to the merch. It is
it's official.
It's good quality. I can't wait to wear it. I was worried about having my head come out through this. I thought it was gonna be weird. It's cute. I like it. The sizing is great. I have on a large right now, and it fits pretty good. I like it.
And we know if Mommy did not like it, she would be telling y'all, and she'd be like, "Do not buy this shit." So we know.
Baby, if I didn't like it, we would pull the site down. If the quality was trash, we would pull that thing down. You would even. You would even know I got this shirt. The site would have went down. It would have disappeared overnight. We wouldn't have had it no more. So,
hey, L, pump your brakes for a second. Back up. Tell them what size shirt you got on again.
Baby, it's a large, and it's actually fitting a little looser than I would like. But baby, this is a large, okay?
You better give you some shorts.
I'm talking about.
Get into the large. Get into the girl wearing a size large.
There it is, baby. You heard it.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm good. I got some People's Pantry merch. They're sending it one at a time. So we're not in charge of distribution or the production or anything. It's just our logo and our branding on it. There's a third party that does all of that stuff. So the shipping is a little weird. So I got a notification last night that my order shipped out, and I received one today, one shirt, and I ordered, I think, 3 or 4 items. So, but it's really great quality, and it was quick, and I like it. Y'all click the link. We're going to post the link someplace for you to have easy access to get you some People's Pantry merch. Did you just spin a night bag? That's what I needed to show up, was that spin a night bag. I need that tonight.
I done spin a night bag. Yes, what y'all put in them spin a night bag, ladies? We want to know.
The Bible. I put my Bible in the spin a night bag.
I didn't. It was not the Bible in my spin a night bag. It wasn't a lot of things, but it wasn't.
It wasn't that? Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I do. Just real quick, and then we're gonna go on with the show. I need to get my rant off my chest, and then we're gonna go on. And it's so quick, and it's so easy. I want y'all to stop being judgy. I literally got, let me not lie, 6 messages, but somebody sent me, am I freezing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I froze. I got about 6 messages of an image asking me if an influencer had weight loss surgery because she's lost a significant amount of weight, and she's posted and shared her journey, and she's lost a whole lot of weight. Y'all think my internet is struggling? Am I clear?
Yeah, we got you.
You good?
Oh God, dog. The man didn't do his job last week. He was in here last week. I think he was just in here smelling.
Call him back.
He was distracted.
Is that it?
Yeah,
He was giving him all that L boogie on him, and he couldn't.
Sir, can you come L boogie your ass up in the ceilings and fix my internet? Because I'm tired. I'm tired of skipping on the People's Pantry.
Call him back next week. Have him be a part of the next episode.
Right.
So we can roast his ass.
Because I'm getting them. And I want it was free installation, but I want whatever I would have paid. I want him to pay me that. But yeah, so a pretty popular influencer has lost a significant amount of weight. If y'all think long and hard enough about it, you can put 2 and 2 together. Ashley has posted some of her stuff from her store that she buys often. So people are sending me her, and they're like, she had weight loss surgery. Why is she lying? She knows she had weight loss surgery. The signs are there. And I'm like, if she did have weight loss surgery and she's not talking about it, a part of the reason is you. Like, you being so judgy, you like clicking around trying to figure out. That's why folks don't post their husbands or their wives or their partners or their children, because we so quick to judge and got something to say. Mind your business. If she did have weight loss surgery, which I don't believe she did, because her ass is still, I don't. I think that she has been busting her tail in the gym like all of us have, and it's been like 3+ years, and she's lost weight, is what I believe. I believe that she's changed her eating habits. She's been consistent, and she didn't have the help of weight loss surgery like we did. But that's neither here nor there. Whether she had it or she didn't have it, mind your business. Stop zooming in on her pictures to see if she airbrushing her little, what is it, like her entry and exit points. Stop that. Cut that out. That shit is annoying. It ain't cute. Don't send it to me because I'm not engaged and I will ignore you. I love you still. I'm not going to block you or nothing like that. But I'm going to ignore you. If she had weight loss surgery, she's not talking about it because of you. Y'all are judgy as hell and y'all need to stop. Knock it off. That's my rant.
And why should that matter, though? Like, why should that even matter to people? Like, that's not relevant. I mean, whether you look up to, you have your role model, you have your designers, you have, your figures out there. But then, I think it's because we're too critical. We look for something wrong. I think, come out with the truth. Did you get weight loss surgery? Like that, whether I tell you or not, that has nothing to do with you immediately. Like,
but
so what?
I guess my thing is like, so if I never post pictures of my brother and my sister, does that mean I'm being dishonest about having a brother and a sister? It means that I'm giving you what I want to give you. Because she has never addressed whether or not she had weight loss surgery, that's a part of her life she doesn't share with you, right? Like, people don't share whether or not there are all sorts of things that they don't talk about because they don't want to. I could have a strained relationship with my parents, or I could, be in between houses and couch surfing. That's my business. I share with you what I want to share with you on the internet. How I lost my weight does not matter. What does matter is that I'm losing it. I'm eating well. You see me in the gym training. You see me eating well. You see me doing those things. I'm giving you that. Listen, let me tell you what it is. The free game is what you eat. Because, baby, I know plenty of people who have had weight loss surgery that's still very, very, very unhealthy and overweight. So the weight loss surgery just don't make you healthy. I want you to remember that. Like, so regardless, whether she had the surgery or she not, sis is working and looking good. She cute. Her hands is weak. She cute as hell.
Those are the people that are doing the most hating, are the ones who don't got their shit together. The ones who had the surgery and always in the background talking about, well, this shit didn't work for me because you laying blame at everybody else's feet, but at your own crusty ass feet. Stop worrying about somebody else and just fucking scroll on. You can keep it scrolling. Quit following the person if it's bothering you.
I guess what really, really, really blows my mind is like, what if she said today, okay, I had weight loss surgery, what does that do? She's still in the gym. She's still eating right. She's still moving. She's still talking about her mental health. So saying, yes, I had surgery. Like, what does that do? What, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people want you to give them everything you got. I don't know what kind of car she drive. I don't know what side of the street she live on. I don't know if she left-handed or right-handed. None of those things mean anything to me. She dressed hella cute. She's motivated me to get my ass up and work out. That's all. Like, what else do you need? Y'all put that to bed because I'm starting to get mad. Like,
you know what? Now you just riled me up. Now I'm ready to fight. Now I'm about to fight. Because, hey, Chris, all right, one more thing.
Chris,
okay, all right.
What we should do, Chris, this is what we should do. Since they so concerned with everything that goes on with people, we should do an experiment. One day, we just get on and show every fucking thing that we do for the entire day. That means when I take a shit, you're going to see it. When I get in the shower, you're going to see it. When I pick my toes, if I pick a bug out my nose and flick it on the side of the couch, you're going to fucking see it.
They still won't be happy.
Exactly, and that's my whole point.
They want to be there with you. They want to be there with you. They want to be up your ass. And I'll tell you what. People tend to overshare. And once the public has that information, there's no taking it back. Because now you reserve the information. You kept it to yourself. There has to be a level of privacy, right? You overshare. Then people set expectations for you. They know about your life. They know every waking moment of your life. And once you start to struggle and go through your time and you need to be alone and kind of reevaluate yourself, people already tuned in too far and they know too much about your life and they think they can run your shit. And it's not like that. They hold this thing over your head. There's something about you that they hold over your head, like, oh, don't drop the ball because I know this about your life.
Right.
And it doesn't. It always comes back around. Anyway.
And I also think, I'm sorry, actually, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm literally being quiet because I'm over it. I think that's too why people who are public with their lives on social media, they feel the need to have to fake the funk, so they can never have a bad day. Me and my husband can never have a struggle day. You know, I can never show this part, because if I do, you're gonna hold that on me. You're gonna put that on me. I'm never gonna be able to live that down. That's gonna be the truth forever, right? Like, y'all. Okay. Go ahead, Therapist Bae. I'm done.
I was about to ask her this quick question before we close. Like, what is y'all limit or boundary? Like, what won't y'all share on Instagram? I know for me, like, if I'm upset with my partner or anyone, like, I can't put that on Instagram because I feel like what you said, Lonnie, like, oh, was she happy now? But the other day she was talking about she was mad with her man. Like, that's just something I refuse to share. Like, when I'm upset or with anyone, like, I just don't want people to have that grab or that reach on me.
Y'all are petty. Y'all, if I post that me and my spouse got into a fight and I can't stand him and I'm gonna sleep on the couch, and in the morning you see me in his t-shirt because I can fit his t-shirt now and I'm making him his breakfast, mind you, that that's how relationships work. And so I feel like the people that be like, wait a minute, she was mad yesterday, okay, and I'm gonna be mad again later today. But in this moment, I love my man and we're content. Like, y'all grow up. That I ain't got time for that type of shit. I ain't got time. That's a mess. That's a mess.
Not at all.
No, that's not cool. And I'm kind of like Ashley, you know, certain shit, when it comes to, you know, marriage, I'm not posting that shit. I don't post it. For one, you know, my wife is a reserved person and she's not really out there like that. I mean, I'm transparent, but it's more of me. You know, you might get some pictures of us together if we're walking or we're doing, you know, certain things. You know, you'll get a certain family element. But I don't get into, you know, I mean, and of course, we're just like, me and Ashley talked about this before. We're just like any other couple. You know, we go through our daily ups and downs. I mean, hell, she probably hates me 90% of the day, and the other 10% she might love me because I could be a dick. But I mean, that's our business, you know. And I don't, you know, that's nothing that just got to go up in public. I mean, because this is actually my journey. Yes, she is a part of it, and that's the part that I share, the stuff that we do together as far as her working out and showing her support for me, because that's important for people to see. But outside of that, our personal marriage life, no, that's none of your fucking business. And don't even come at me for doing that. And then, you know, she's on Instagram and she always comes to me and be like, hey, who is this person? He's a fuck boy. He shouldn't be following you no way. You know, we got that kind of boundary set because my page is open, hers is not. But, you know, sometimes I've tagged her in stuff and she follows you guys. You know, you guys all follow each other. But I mean, it's a limit to who, you know, she wants to be bothered with, because you know how this game works with people. Some people are into mind games and some people like to play those stupid ass games. So that's just where we are with that. So that's my limit. You know, other than that, you know, I'm pretty much an open book to a certain extent. But, you know, for the most part, but outside of that, family life is family life. You know, I kind of hold that to myself.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same way as all three. I don't, you know, post anything personal, you know, personal interactions, you know, like private life stuff. That's an area of my life that I don't need to expose and give people because it's just not anybody's place. And, you know, if I'm having a bad day, and I'm pretty chipper and high energy and outgoing 99.9% of the time, but the times where I'm like, guys, I'm struggling, like not to the public, but to myself, like, man, Chris, you're struggling today. You know, you can't get your shit together. You know, no day's perfect. And what I post is like high energy is what you get. But you know, if I'm having a bad day or I'm struggling or I had a negative conversation, I don't take to social media to express myself because you get too many points of view. I need to be able to deal with my problems and my issues or emotions by myself. I don't look to social media to solve my problems. And that's the same thing with my family. Like, you know, I don't go on posting pictures of family members or friends. And if I'm out and about in my life, I don't You don't need to know every second I am. Yeah, I'm at the grocery store, but I go to other places too. Like, there's just certain things that I refuse to share, and I cross that. I don't cross that line. So, because once you give everybody too much, you can't take it back. Can't take it back.
I think I'm pretty open. I mean, there are some smaller aspects of my life I don't share. So, you know, I mentioned, oh, I'm gonna go show somebody's son. Y'all never see the son until we are on our wedding day walking down the aisle. You won't see the son ever. And at that point, you might just get the back of his head, depending on what his head look like. But I'm pretty open as well. Like, I'm showing people have been asking me for a tour of my tiny house, and I'm gonna give one at some point, because I know like that's like a thing. But yeah, I give people a lot, and what I decide to not give you, I'm not gonna give you. If I'm upset with my best friend, or somebody on the internet will piss me off, I'm not gonna tag them or at them, right? Like, you're gonna get what I'm gonna give you, and if that's not enough, that's just not enough, and that's between you and whoever else is paying your bills, because you got a lot of time on your hands. Like,
Absolutely.
That's it.
I think that's
Absolutely.
a great way to close this segment for Rantin Ravin with April. So this brings
So that means, you know, we had it, baby. Chris's favorite segment. We're going to taste it or waste it. It's time to.
You know what, Lonnie's.
That's it.
Lonnie's rants always get me going. I'm like, oh my god! Especially when the topic is so good. I don't even want to eat, but now I'm hungry because I'm pissed. Anyway, time to move on to one of my favorite segments, among others, called Taste It or Waste It. So everybody grab your snacks, grab your waters, grab your munchies, because tonight, baby, I'm snacking on. I got a different setup tonight, and I'm really dark. Sorry. I don't got the ring light conked out on me. I got these figs from Trader Joe's. They were in season. They look luscious and plump and all purple. They like, ooh, figs. I don't know if you guys ever had them. They're delicious.
Chris,
I've never had them before.
I was gonna say I never had a fig.
I had a fig Newton.
What?
Like a fig Newton, right? I had like the inside of the fig Newton with the sugar.
That's it.
That's completely different. Like,
I have a
the fig Newton, the filling of a fig. Okay, go ahead.
Therapist Bae got a fig tree. Therapist Bae got a fig tree in their backyard.
Really?
They're delicious, kid. I highly suggest you go and go to Trader Joe's in the produce section near the broccoli and the broccoli and the asparagus. You'll see big plump. They're called black figs. They're plump. If they look green like this, they're fine. They just got it ripened just a little bit more, but they're still sweet nonetheless.
I need to see you eat this, because I'm not understanding what you do with that. That looks like something that you put on a necklace and then you wear it.
Yeah, is it peeling? So is it a peeling anything or?
So I cut the butts off of these, right? They kind of look like that because they come attached to like a little stem. You just cut the stem off because it's a little tough and fibrous. But the purple, the darker they are, the sweeter they are. And on the inside, they kind of look like Alien versus Predator, but they're good. They're good. They're good. What do you guys got? What do you got, Lonnie?
I got some grapes. I had an attitude right before we started recording, and I didn't feel like eating. I was gonna get my, but I got a text that pissed me off, so I had to cuss out. Am I froze again? Okay, I'm back. I got a text that pissed me off, so I had to cuss out the lady's son. So I didn't feel like eating. And then y'all brought my spirits up again, so I'm just going to eat these grapes from Costco. I don't know what kind they are. I don't know nothing about them. They just regular grapes on the vine with seeds. That's it. What you got, Ashley?
So I feel like I always get these snacks that like look like dog food. Do you guys notice that? Like, you notice that? I'm looking at this like, this is like dog food. Why do I always do this?
I didn't like apple dog food. Apple dog food is good these days.
This looks like some of her treats, real shit. So this is called Siren. It's called Protein Bites, and it's in a flavor birthday cake. And I got this from CVS. They had cookie dough and lemon flavor, and the whole packet is one serving size for 200 calories, and it's 12 grams of protein for the whole pack. So one looks like a little cookie ball. It does smell quite weird. It says grain-free, dairy-free, soy-free, gluten-free. Good old dog food.
That's gross. That's
good old dog.
It looks like hamster food a little bit.
It does. And it does smell a real dog treatish, so we'll see.
Rat turds?
You are not selling this well. They is not gonna
Sorry.
sponsor your ass. You can try.
I'm gonna try. Forgive me.
No.
Do you have kids?
Well, I have I got this out of Trader Joe's myself. It's a Go Macro bar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a high protein. This one is coconut, almond butter, and chocolate chips.
Ooh.
It says it's organic, vegan, and gluten free. Your purchase of this bar will help feed the homeless. So I hope they're really standing by what they're saying they're doing. It's 280 calories. It's 12 grams of sugar, so it's a little high in sugar. But I mean, I guess if you do how you do and how you do your macros. I don't know how people do that, but yeah, I'm gonna try it out. See, I'm kind of an almond butter type dude. I like all kinds. I like cashew butter. I like almond butter. So that kind of caught my attention, and I did coconut too. So I'm gonna try it and see. Some people are probably spaz out because they'll see the carb content and the sugar content, but sometimes you got to treat yourself.
Yeah, well, I don't like the dog food. I got this protein 2.0 water.
You've already trashed it.
Raspberry, so I'm curious. It's 15 grams of protein right here in one bottle. So
I want to listen to Aaron catch it with my mouth. I've never done that before. Let's see. Here we go.
5-second rule.
Nope. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. One more.
Don't choke on camera, Lonnie. Please
Here
don't.
we go. Oh!
Peer pressure.
Last time. Oh God. Did y'all do it? Did y'all make it?
Oh no, I'm scared.
I haven't tried this yet.
Oh,
you did it?
Yep, it was right here. It was a little lift though, right here.
Well, I can't throw this bar up in there and catch it in my mouth.
Yeah, you can.
Knock you out. That thing look heavy.
Fuck that. It kind of looks like, have you ever seen them make the prison food with the noodles where they pour the hot packet into Cheetos and make like this mold? Yeah. That's what this shit looks like. I'm about to try it to see if it tastes good.
We'll see. Mm.
It looked like you chewing rubber.
It's a no-go, kid. Yeah, it's a no-go.
It looked like it. Yeah.
You want to see? Okay, so.
Well, I'm into watching. Oh, they're soft.
They're soft. They're kind of slightly crunchy because of the seeds inside. My lighting is off. Wait. Hold up.
From here, that
I'm turning on the flashlight.
That kind of look like COVID. You know how they be showing the picture of COVID in the news
with the ball?
That looked like COVID, Chris.
How
they show COVID on the news, the COVID.
Oh yeah, the strain.
Like you over there eating COVID. You done brought home COVID to eat for a snack.
Oh, it's
a thumbs down for the macro bar. It's trash.
Oh,
it's disgusting.
So this honestly reminds me of that cookie we tried, Lenny's. What was it called?
Oh, Lenny and Larry?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. So I would try this again if I had no other snack in my house.
Well, I'm gonna go hungry over here because if I only got this shit to eat, I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Yeah, and
there you go,
this tastes pretty good, but it kind of tastes a little grainy, if that makes sense. Like it has way
like gritty.
Yeah, it's a little green in there somewhere. I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of those protein drinks. Premier Protein makes one that's very shitty. I got a case of it from Sam's when I first had the surgery, and that was a waste of my $18 because I didn't drink, but I drank a portion of one, and it was just like it tasted like somebody took fruit punch and poured milk in it.
Oh no.
That makes sense because Premier Protein are horrible, horrible people.
Yeah. Fuck you, Premier Protein.
I mean, maybe not all of the people, but whoever is managing their brand, their CEO and their letter, y'all are trash.
The marketing team is slipping.
Y'all are trash.
Somebody's slipping.
Yeah.
All right, so what's up, Ashley? You had two. I feel like you thumbs down both of them. How you feel? So you wasting both of them. Kid, you wasting, we see.
It's waste. It's waste management. They can pick this shit up.
Okay, Chris, what you doing with your COVID strain? You what tasting it? I'm gonna get some. What does it taste like? If you have to get compared to a taste, what's a fig taste like?
I can't compare it to nothing. A fig is an experience and a taste all on its own. I can't. You gotta get it.
You better just buy one fig. One little fucking fig.
I'm gonna buy it.
Open it up.
Is a fig a fruit or a vegetable? Trivia.
Fruit.
Fruit's a fruit. Okay.
Fruit.
Buy
one
L.
Is a fruit.
Got it.
Just buy one L.
But you got to make sure that they're really dark. They're really dark and purple.
So
and get one.
Okay, so dark skin fig from Trader Joe's. Okay, I'm on it.
Next to the condoms.
All right, next to the next to the condoms. All right, so we got a bunch of. Oh, I had grapes. I got them last week and they soft. So I'm wasting these because they're soft now. I like them to be hard.
I still haven't tried grapes yet.
Are they gone? I'm gonna have to bring you some because I got them all in my freezer. They out of season now.
Oh shit.
I froze them up. I'm gonna put me some in some Tito's when I'm out of town this week.
Being naughty.
Ooh.
Oh,
with somebody's sons. Y'all catch it? Sons.
He said plural.
More than one.
I'm skinny now, so I'm doing skinny shit. Okay. Anyway, let's do some debating, y'all. How y'all feel? Y'all feel like debating with me?
Yes.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
I was on the debate team growing up. Like that's how I got my letter for high school because I was not playing no sports. I got my letter from debate club. I was the president. I was on mock trial. This is my jam. So this is what we gonna do. I will throw out a topic, and someone will be for the thing or against the thing, and I'm gonna set a timer. How long should we do? 30 seconds?
A minute is fine. 30 seconds, a minute.
A minute each?
Okay. Yeah, a minute each.
Okay, a minute each. And then we will, whoever is not debating will decide who wins. And if it's a tie, then our pantry posse will decide.
Sounds like a winner to me.
I'm literally making this shit up as we go. So, okay. So the first one is, how about thrifted versus buying new? So on your weight loss journey, do you feel like you need to thrift and save the difference? Or you like, whatever, forget it. Let me go to Saks Fifth and just get what I want to get.
Thrifting.
Okay. Therapist Bae is taking thrifted. Who's taking buy new?
This is a tough one.
I'll take buy new.
All right. So I'm about to start my timer. We're doing a minute each, right?
Yeah.
That's like a long time.
Let's do 30 seconds. Let's do 30.
We can do 30 seconds. 30
okay,
seconds
let's do 30. Let's start with 40. Ooh, first of all, my timer was on 40 minutes.
Oh, no. We will not be here in 40 minutes, you guys.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna start with 40 seconds. Therapist Bae, why should you thrift?
Okay, I believe that you should thrift because when you first get surgery, you will lose multiple sizes in probably a matter of a month. So you just have to have the patience. So you got to have stamina. Eat you a little snack before you go in the mall or wherever you at. And you're just going to go to multiple sections in the thrift store. You can get you a little shirt, a pants, maybe a cardigan, a belt. Not no shoes because we're not going to do no shoes. And when you get home, just put the clothes in the washing machine. That's all you got to do. So thrifting has saved me a lot of money because some of those thrift items were brand new, like Ralph Lauren, Nike, Polo, a lot of things that were like, but you got to go in the right thrift stores, you guys. You got to go in the right neighborhoods. You can't be going to the hole in the wall.
It's over. Also, I know that I'm just moderating, but also I feel like thrift stores like Poshmark and like online thrift stores also count in that. All right, kid, why should we just buy it new? Forget all that. Buy it new.
I think you should just buy it new. For one, I get Ashley's point, but you could also save yourself money. Go to the outlet malls. When you go to outlet malls, a lot of these stores have it to where you can do the code on your text message and they'll send you text messages. So Ralph Lauren, for example, every week they send me a 25 to 30% off coupon. When you go in there and you go shopping, then you catch the stuff that they got on sale already, and that's probably going to be 40 to 50% off. Then you add this extra 25%, You got some new shit. Me personally, I ain't wearing no other pants that another dude slonged and dipped down in, and he might have sharded in it. You just never know. He might be a nasty motherfucker. I don't give a damn about washing it. I just, hey, if I'm in it for a week, a month, then I get rid of it, boom. Whatever. I'll just buy some more shit.
Chris, did he say schlong?
Yes, he did. He said short and schlong.
Oh, short and schlong. Okay, got it.
All springing. That's what I thought.
Okay, I got it. Chris, who took that one? Are you buying new or you thrifting based solely on these debates?
I'm thrifting.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have a schlong, so I'm gonna have to thrift as well. I'm gonna go ahead and
The Alabama black snake? What were you?
I ain't got Alabama black snake this week.
Hey, y'all can put y'all crotch. Y'all can put y'all crotch and share crotch. Share crotch. Go right ahead. Y'all can share crotch. I'm not doing that.
Share crotch.
COVID crotch.
Yeah, people farted in it. I don't know, you might have shit in it. You know, I don't give a damn. Fuck that. I ain't wearing it.
It's fine. I love Poshmark. Poshmark, I love selling. I've bought stuff. I don't think I've ever bought any jeans, but I mean, yeah, whatever. Okay.
Goodwill is amazing, though.
Huh?
The Goodwill is amazing. That's where you get all the finds. Like, they have loyalty programs too. And even if you're not in the market to get something, they have like physical items other than clothes that you can get, like gadgets and like utensils and all that
Jewelry.
Yes, and a VCR.
Yeah, all of that. I know somebody who literally found a flat screen brand new TV at the Goodwill.
Yes, that's where it's
at. Easy zone.
You got to go to the good set. You got to go to the good neighborhood though, the uppity. Okay, the next one. How about weighing daily versus weekly, monthly, or not at all? And I also want to add, I think all of us may be daily weighers, or we were at one point. You can argue something that you don't necessarily believe in yet, that you're still working towards. Who taking it? Chris?
Not at all.
Okay, so you're taking not weighing at all. All right, who's taking
at all?
So the opposition would be weighing either daily or weekly. So he's saying no weighing, and someone else is saying that at least weigh at some point. Who's opposing Chris right now? Who ready to get smacked by Chris in his debate? Come on. Do I need to take it?
I win.
You take it. You take it, Lottie.
Okay, I'm taking it. All right, so who's going to time me?
Ooh.
I'm timing myself?
Let me do it.
Okay. I'm ready.
A second?
40 seconds. Y'all have 40 seconds.
Okay. All right. And go.
Chris?
Oh, hold on. Okay, and go, Chris.
All right, reasons not to weigh in. Okay, I'm not saying that you shouldn't weigh in at all, but everybody gets tripped up on the numbers. Everybody gets tripped up on the numbers. They go based on what they see on the scale as a motivation. And I don't personally want my life to be dictated by a number, to let a number influence my progress. It's all about how you feel. It's all about how you function. It's all about how you go about your daily routine and activities. Numbers, they kind of skew your progress. So if you're feeling physically fine, or you accomplish something that you would normally accomplish, and
okay, my turn.
Yep, let me
I'm
start.
thinking too fast.
Okay, and start, Lottie.
So I feel like with weighing, it gives me a way to be accountable to who I am and to be able to track my progress. I think that it should not happen daily, but maybe every 2 weeks or once a month even, because overnight is just not healthy and it's not sane. Like, you're not losing weight or gaining weight overnight. So, but being able to track your progress and know what's happening or how your body is fluctuating, how much water you're carrying, I think it's good for health. And I think that if it's dictating your mood, then I think that it's not the scale that's a problem. There's something else underlining that you need to kind of work through and sort out. But I feel like it's a great way to be able to hold yourself accountable and have some, that timer.
That's a lot of pressure, Ash.
It is. All right.
Ted, who won that debate?
Both have compelling arguments. I could almost call it a tie, really. I mean, both got compelling arguments. I could see both points. So I call it a tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree. I would agree with that.
So we need the posse. We need the posse to tell us, what is it? Are you weighing? You weighing daily? You not weighing at all? How you weighing?
Yeah.
How you weighing?
Yeah. I will admit, at the beginning of the journey, I weighed multiple times a day. And now I'll maybe weigh like twice or 3 times a week. And sometimes I'll wake up like I want to weigh and I'll forget and eat something. And once I eat, I'm not weighing myself. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Also, I feel like as you get further out in the process, they say, you eventually reach your final form. And I think I've kind of been already at my final form. And, so if you're stuck on a number, or if the number has been consistent in your final form, and you see that number go up 2-3 pounds, it may not necessarily be that you're gaining weight. It may be that you're gaining muscle. Maybe you're holding a little bit of water. But I feel like once people see that fluctuation in numbers, they have to then grind themselves harder, like work themselves out harder. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a mind game. So they feel like they have to go twice as hard when they're already going hard to begin with. So
I admittedly still weigh myself multiple times a day, at least twice. Like I weigh when I first wake up after, I said I pee, I brush my teeth, I weigh. And then right before I get in the bed, I weigh just to see like what that day looked like. Like, oh, it was 2 pounds of this or 3 pounds. And it's not a mind game. Like I literally weigh it and it's gone. But yeah, I'm looking forward to not weighing all week because I'll be traveling, so I won't have a scale. So I'm looking forward to see like what that does to my mind, like how that feels. Because I definitely weigh multiple times a day right now.
Interesting.
It's a mess. All right, next one. Who y'all got one? Did y'all come up with one that you want to throw out there? You want me to keep reading from this list?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, how about being flexible with expectations and comparisons post-op versus having concrete body or weight goals?
That's a good one.
That's deep as hell. That one is deep.
Shit. How do we break that down? I don't even know. Can you read that one more time?
So one is being flexible with your expectations and your comparisons post-op. So like, being flexible, like, I initially wanted to lose 90 pounds. Now I just want to get to 75 and see what happens. Or being very concrete with having an image in your mind, like, oh, I want my body to be like The Rock's, and I'm not stopping until my body looks like The Rock's body. Will be, I guess, in my mind, the opposition. That shit is deep.
I want to go there.
I think that one should have a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, which one are you taking?
The one where like you had this set thing in mind.
Okay, you want to be shaped like The Rock. Who's gonna do the other side, being flexible?
Oh, I think you should. I was leaning more towards flexibility.
Yeah. Okay. So Chris, you're flexible in your goals and your expectations and comparisons post-op. Therapist Bae, you are concrete. You have a body image in mind, and that's what you're going for. You ain't stopping until you get there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give y'all a minute because I make the rules. It's almost my birthday. All right. Ready?
Who going first?
Let's do concrete flexibility. Let's start with Ashley.
Okay.
And your minute starts.
You froze? You there?
You lost 10 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna restart the minute. You lost a minute right there because I froze on you. Okay, you ready? And your minute starts now. Ready and go.
I think for so long I've wanted this image that I put on myself and that society is even forced on myself. So I'm just dedicated that I want to see what that looks like. And because I'm dedicated and wanting to see what that looks like, that goal has kept me like focused, having that concrete like image in my mind. And if it'll help with my focus to continue to eat healthy and exercise, and I'm okay with this concrete of what I want. I unfortunately see the women on Instagram and social media, and now in my mind, I know that some of those images are photoshopped as fuck, but I still want it. So I still want the Coke bottle shape. I still want the flat stomach. I still want like a larger chest. And I know that some of those things might not still make me happy, but it's such a goal that I've ingrained in my mind that I'll do whatever I need to a certain extent to get to where I want to get. So that might means I might go with what the doctor is saying my weight number should be, and I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Whew. All right. Good. You ready? And your time starts now.
So post-op, pre-op, I had this certain, like, you know, I wanted this, like, you know, this rock body. I wanted like a David Hasselhoff in, like, you know, like the beach scene type body. But then as I'm losing the weight, you know, I had a goal in mind. Oh God, I lost my train of thought. Actually, you got this. But as the weight comes off, and I realized like it's taking me a little bit longer to reach my goal, I set new expectations for myself. So I may not have a 6-pack abs, but you know, my stomach doesn't jiggle when I brush my teeth, or I don't pass out when I tie my shoes. So that's considered a win for me. Don't compare someone else's start point to where you are at right now. And just because they've gotten revisions and skin removal, don't let that be something that you feel as though you need. You can still shape, you can still, you know, work out and achieve your goals. Just don't be hard on yourself.
All right, kid.
Yeah.
You sticking with that rock hard Night Rider, or no, the rock, or are you gonna be flexible and be like Night Rider?
Fuck that. I'm gonna be like the Rock. Just because Chris gave the analogy of David Hasselhoff, he went way left fucking field. David Hasselhoff, out of everybody, all I can think about of David Hasselhoff is a fucking leather coat with some tight ass knee jeans, jumping over the hood of a fucking Firebird.
I gotta Google this person.
And it's just
he was like
fucking Knight Rider.
What? He was like
I never watched Baywatch. I just see him as Michael Knight. And I'm like, dude, he's not. You could have said anybody but fucking David Hasselhoff.
I should have said Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that guy.
But like in his younger days, when he was like fit.
In his prime, he was a spaz.
Listen, if I had to explain,
I won't.
That's kind of like me now.
I was into that school bullshit when I was 9 years old. I was like, that's a fine man. That's a fine man.
I thought he was a dork.
Watch this. Somebody's gonna watch this and give me some points.
Okay, so Kaz, you going with Ashley? I'm gonna stick with David Hasselhoff and the Baywatch situation. I feel that. I feel like because I was one of the people that I set my expectations super low for myself, right? Give me the 250 and I'll be pleased. And now here I am surpassing that. And I'm like, nah, I'm not content. I have to reevaluate. So I'm siding with Chris on this one. I'm with Chris and Baywatch and David Hasselhoff, whomever that man is. I still am not entirely sure.
Do your Googles.
I did my Googles, but I'm still so unclear. Okay, last one. This for you, Kat. Profi versus Profi coffee. I will be arguing the convenience of calling it a Profi. And I'm assuming that you will be doing the opposition of that. Therapist Bae, can you keep time for us? I feel like all we need is like 3 or 4 seconds on this one. We don't need no time.
We're gonna give you the 35 seconds. Y'all want 30 or 35?
I don't give a shit.
35 is cool.
Okay. And Lonnie, you will go first, Lonnie. All right. And thoughts.
Okay. I'm ready. It's just so convenient. Like nobody says, go turn on the television, open up the refrigerator. We say, turn on the TV, open the fridge, right? Like it's so convenient. It's easy. I pronounce Profi, so the protein in coffee and not Profi, so not the in coffee. Profi is just so convenient and easy. We don't got time. Time is money, okay? We working from home. We don't have time to say protein coffee, Marilac, sugar-free pumps. Nah. It's Profi. You get what I'm saying. I'm going to mix in my little Quest shake, and y'all get it. I say Profi. Y'all are clear.
Oh,
that's all the time I needed.
Like 3 seconds for real. Okay, kid. And thought.
It's a dumbass made up word. Television is an actual word. Refrigerator is an actual word. I don't go and order a cup of coffee and say, give me a cup of cream fee. Like cream and coffee. I don't fucking do that. I say, can I get a cup of coffee with some cream and sugar? That's what I do. It's just, to me, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Say, give me some coffee. And you can't even go to the place and order that shit anyway. You got to come with your own fucking protein. So I just think that, not you, L, because I love you to death, but some of the people sound dumb as fuck when they say it. Oh, I'm pouring up my Profi. Oh, I've got the shit over ice. It's Profi. It just sounds so fucking dumb, and I want to choke the shit out of you.
For the record, I feel like if Starbucks sold protein drinks, you could definitely go order a Profi. I just want to throw that out there. I think if they sold them.
Of course, they bougie ass would, but you're not going to go to Dunkin' and get that. Fuck that.
Okay.
Dunkin' for the win.
So, Chris, who has won this debate?
So this is the tricky part, because I don't call it Profi and I don't call it protein coffee. I don't do nothing, so I'm kind of indifferent. I will do, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get a cup of coffee and put my protein in the coffee. Like, I add more to it. So, but Lonnie got me with the microwave and television analogy. Like, I was like, I really don't call a television a television. I'm like, get the TV. So on this one, because that analogy was so on point, I'm gonna give it to Lonnie.
Sadly, kid, I'm gonna go with Lonnie too.
Oh,
of course,
no,
you guys. Hey, of course you guys do.
Hey,
It's not going
from
to
here
sway
on
my
out, it's
opinion.
Profi. You gotta
No, it's
call it
fucking
Profi.
not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to fucking do
Yeah,
it. There's no way I'm going to do it. I don't drink the shit, for one. I don't drink it. If I'm going to drink my coffee, I want coffee with cream and sugar in it, point blank. I don't want no fucking caramel, nothing in it, no protein, any fucking thing. I get my protein from fucking wings. I'll eat an egg or some shit like that. But coffee for me is reserved for just cream and sugar. So I'm not calling it that shit. I'm never going to drink it. And I think it sucks. Still.
Don't say never. Don't say never.
I'm not going to ever drink that shit. I promise you I won't ever do it.
Why? You wouldn't even taste it?
Fuck no.
Why? They're delicious.
Because I want coffee with cream and sugar in it. I don't want nothing else in it. You can't even get me to put. You're not going to get me to do that shit. I'm not doing it. No.
So I got a question for coffee drinkers. Is espresso is in fact coffee? Yeah, because it's still the grinds of coffee. Okay, never mind. Backtrack. Wait, it's not, Chris? You looking like it isn't. Is espresso coffee?
Well, it's an espresso bean. It's a bean.
But
yeah,
is it a coffee bean?
No, coffee. And I worked at Starbucks for 5 years. You would think I would know.
I'm gonna have to Google, because I might not even be drinking Profi, because I don't drink coffee. I literally put my shit over espresso. So should I call it?
It's the way that it pours. The coffee bean itself, it's kind of like coffee beans. They're naturally oily, but espresso beans are like heavy, like saturated in oil, and it's the way that it pulls from the machine. You know, like the way in which you make it. You put coffee grinds into a filter. You have coffee, you pour water over it, and then it flows out. But it's the temperature of the water for espresso. It's an oilier bean. It's pressed. It's hot, like, you got to have yourself an espresso.
That's too much. All I know is I have 2 pumps of espresso with a bunch of different sugar-frees and my Miralax over some protein shake, and I call it a Profi, and it's delicious, and I drink it every day, and I want one right now. And Cousin Ken, I'm going to make you one. And you better drink.
Just have one.
I'm going to pour this shit out. Nope. Steve.
I got to put your nose. If I got to put your nose and put my knee on your chest, you got to take a sip. You got to take a sip.
No.
All right. Well, I win. It's Profi. Because all the words in the world is made up somewhere. Somebody made up all that shit someplace. Tupac. Somebody made up Tupac. That's not just like in the dictionary.
That's a ghetto name. I mean, of course it's made up, like Laquan or some shit. Or, you know, like all these names that are made up and shit are all names. But that one there is not in the dictionary. I'm not saying it. And I hate it.
Man, good night. Night, Kendrick. Night. We put in that one to bed. Let's get us a meal from the spiciest of the spicy poppies. What you got? You got a meal for us?
You already know. Yes, I do. Something simple, quick, easy. Now, for all my steak carnivorous lovers out there, I'm a big fan of steak. Ked, are you a fan of steak?
Hell yeah, bro.
So for all my steak lovers out there, Get yourself a nice flank steak, T-bone steak, whatever. The choice is yours, whether you like a lot of marbling or not. Get yourself a nice cut of steak. It's always good to invest a little bit more on a good cut of meat than to shortchange yourself and not get enough and pay more money for it. So take it home, get yourself a hot pan, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, get it screaming hot, medium low, kind of to like medium high heat. You can do this on a cast iron grill if you got the one with ridges on it, but I like to keep an old-fashioned pan with some olive oil. You heat it up, take the steak, pat it dry a little bit. You don't want it to be shiny. You don't want it to be too wet because you want that salt and pepper and all that extra sexy seasoning to stick onto it, baby. All right. So you want to pat it dry, salt and pepper. Can't go wrong with a steak. All right. You don't want to add too much. Don't ruin this shit. Okay. Salt, pepper, both sides. Get your pan screaming hot. Okay. Hit that baby on the pan. Don't move it once you set it. Don't move it. Now, depending on your cut of meat, if it's thick or if it's thin, or depending on the doneness that you want, I like a nice medium rare. 3 minutes one side, 3 minutes the other side. You could leave it a little bit longer if you like well done. 3 minutes on each side. Take it off, right? Well, actually, don't take it off. As you flip it to cook the other side, just midway from finishing your steak, you want to take some thyme, throw some thyme sprigs on there, throw in some butter, like 4 or 5 pats of butter, unsalted butter, throw in some crushed garlic, and create yourself a nice brown butter base, baby. Get that steak sexy. Once it's done, you let it sit for about 5 minutes. So you don't want to cut into it right away. Let all the juices run out because then you just ruined your steak. Let your steak cook, rest actually for 5 minutes. Then make yourself some steak tacos. All the sides are endless. Put some coleslaw in there. Maybe some GL Hughes sugar-free maple brown sugar barbecue sauce. Maybe some plum tomatoes. Maybe you like a little mango chutney or whatever. Maybe you want some fruit with your steak tacos. Get your little street tacos and just brown them up in butter, and it's just street tacos, steak, carnita style. Not carnita style. That's pork.
That sounds delicious.
That sounds good.
Get yourself some steak tacos. Oh my God. Guarantee you'd be fresh.
I listening to you made me realize all the mistakes I've made trying to do steak, and I've had every fire alarm be set off trying to cook steak because it was just smoke everywhere. It was just like all the windows had to open, y'all. The doors was open. It's like, is this normal to smoke the house out with the steak? And I've never done it again. That was one, and that was the only time.
Okay.
When I cook a steak, it looks like my house has a fog machine on.
You gotta hop on the People's Pantry, Ashley, and show us how you make a steak right now that you know.
Hey.
Go ahead, do it.
You.
Yes, that sounds delicious, Chris.
I love it. Thank you, Chris.
You got it. But with that being said, I'm starting to wind down, and I need me some words of wisdom with Therapist Bae. I need to be centered because I'm high all the time. Ashley knows this. I'm high all the time. I need to be low. Ashley, give me some words of wisdom for the pantry.
Yes, well, surprisingly, it'll be some words of wisdom for a few zodiac signs today. So it'll be signs of love making with Therapist Bae. But I know that I always talk about my Virgos and the Aries and Aquarius, but I decided to kind of talk about 3 other signs today that I don't really talk about that often. So if you are this sign in the section, and let us know if this is kind of accurate to what you got going on. So the first sign is a Leo. Do you guys know any Leos in your life?
Yeah, I know a couple of them. A bunch of them are assholes.
Mary is a Leo.
She's the only one that's not an asshole.
My mommy is a Leo. My nephew is a Leo.
Your
Leos are my
mommy's not an
fave.
asshole.
They my fave. I love Leos.
Capricorn
I
and
got 2
Aries.
nephews. 2 nephews of mine. Happy birthday to my nephews, Ron and Ramel. They're a few years apart, but one's birthday is today, Ramel. The other birthday was yesterday. They're the Leos. My dad's a Leo. So, yeah, I know a few of them, but some of them I know that are assholes.
I feel like we should end this. I feel like we should end this with a happy birthday song. At the end of all this, I feel like we should just close out singing happy birthday to our people, our nephews, Mary, my mama,
my dad,
your dad,
you, Lonnie.
No. Lonnie is a Virgo to the very core. Virgo.
You said happy birthday.
My birthday is in 19 days? But who's counting?
What day is your birthday again?
The 6th. September 6th.
My birthday is September the 18th.
Virgo. Okay, Therapist Bae, back to Leos. We know him, we love him, we gonna sing to him. She frozen. Oh, she got Lonnie internet.
Oh no.
Damn, my internet like traveled over to her and infected her a little bit.
She's
At
got
least
Lonnie
she's cute.
broadband.
Her froze is cute though.
She's like, yeah, she like.
She posing. She stay ready. Okay, you
There
back.
it
Hey,
is.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
There she is.
Lonnie, what you doing about internet, girl? Well, they Leos are very passionate, and that with their passion, they're always ready to set a new goal and a new challenge. And when I read that, I thought about our girl Mary, and it said that the only thing to worry about with Leos is that their passion can come off as being impulsive, or their passion can also come off as being impatient. So with your love language, they said that you're really compatible with Sagittarius and Cancer signs. So you just want to show some compassion to others. You want to be less impatient and less impulsive this month. If you are in the realm of looking for a new boo, if you're on Tinder, just be a little bit less impatient and impulsive. So the next one is Pisces. And I don't think I've ever spoken about Pisces on the show.
Nope.
Yeah. Are any you guys know any Pisces in your life?
I hate Pisces.
Really?
I don't really know any. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
What's the range of birthdays? Maybe I don't know their sign. I put you like that.
I think it's from like February 19th to like March 20th or something. I'm not 100% sure.
But, so that means my mom and my brother are Pisces then.
Yeah, I have a first cousin and she's a Pisces and she's the only one I know. And Pisces are very calm. They're very reserved usually. And it's like, you don't know shit that's going on with a Pisces unless they tell you. For my first cousin, that's how I know her. For Pisces, they say they're very compatible with Taurus. And right now they need to focus on what they do have and not focus on what they don't have. Sometimes when we focus on what we don't have, we lose opportunities of joy. We miss out on opportunities of enjoying the good things because we so focused on what we don't have. So that was what the horoscope was for Pisces. And then the last horoscope I have is a Taurus. And my husband is a Taurus. And this says so much about him. If you aren't aware, Taurus's sign is a bull, which means that they are stubborn as fuck. They are very stubborn. And my husband can be very stubborn. He might say otherwise, but he could be very stubborn. And because they're so stubborn, sometimes they won't allow people to challenge them. And when you don't allow yourself to be challenged, you miss out on opportunities because you're so stuck in your ways. So it says boundary pushing energy is what you need to grow into a more authentic version of yourself. And sometimes bulls, they just don't listen. They just don't listen until something happens. And then they're like, they'll have an aha moment. So this month, they're just asking you to just take the viewfinders off so that your peripheral, you can see multiple areas in your life. That was the biggest thing. Challenge yourself, Taurus. So maybe I should go and whisper this into my husband's ear and see what he says. Mm-hmm. So what's so funny is that the Taurus, they said, is most compatible with Aries. When it comes to me and my husband, I think we are like the opposite signs when it comes to what you're compatible with. So you might read some of this stuff on, the horoscopes of what signs you're compatible with, but at the end of the day, it's all on the person and the partnership. So this is Signs of Love Making with Therapist Bae. So, yes, I want to thank you guys for tuning into the episode for the Great Debate. I enjoyed this topic very much. I hope that you guys are participating in the comments section about what your thoughts are on Profi, on thrifting, buying new, if you have this set image in your mind or if you're flexible, and let us know what you think. You can find me at BSG_Ashley, or you can find the crew at the People's Pantry. Kid, can you give us the Instagram name? Because I always forget.
Sure, it's at the People's Pantry. That's where you can find us. You can find me at Sleeve Believe the Hype. Chris and Lonnie, you're gonna have to take us out with this birthday song. We don't forget about that. We singing.
I ain't forgetting. I'm just showing y'all my shirt to make sure you go get you some merch.
Yeah, we'll put the link up for that too. It'll be on the YouTube page. It's also I'm gonna put that link on the People's Pantry page as well, so you can find it because that shit is actually dope. Chris.
Well, guys, you can find me at Spicy Papi Chris _ and hopefully at some point, maybe next week, I'll have my People's Pantry tank top if it doesn't get lost in transit somewhere. I'm always wearing tank tops. I need to go either shirtless or a tank top. So I'm gonna need me a People's Pantry tank top. Lonnie.
Some more. I am Lonnie, RNY.bypass.beauty. My OnlyFans and Cash App is no. I'm just playing. I ain't there yet.
I was about to say the People's Pantry OnlyFans account. Be waiting for it, okay?
It's coming.
You might be on to something there. We'll all take turns on that one. Ding.
Man, you know what though? Yo,
That might be the move.
Because we might have to let me cross my leg.
That might be the move.
I'm gonna have to look into that. Okay. All right. So for our birthdays, my mommy, our girl Mary, who won our first giveaway, my nephew turned 11. Kay got his 2 nephews. All of our Leo listeners, we love
And
y'all.
my dad.
Your dad, happy birthday, Daddy Kid. We're gonna go out like this.
Hey. Do a little shuffle.
Yeah, that's it.
You guys have a great day or night wherever you are.
Bye, y'all.
We're blessed.
We gotta let that chorus come in before we get out of here.
It's gonna be 20 minutes from now. Here we go.
Birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.